Somebody tell me the answers. Me and you isn't the answer. Me and you isn't. Maybe I'm telling myself that there ain't nothing that'll change that. What good would it be if I knew how you felt about me? It could have been right, but I was wrong. Only think about you and me.
What's going on, you guys? You guys already saw me wash my hair. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Oh yes. Red frames. I also have another color, and I have my good old faithful, my black. Yeah, we just have it up. Today is Friday. Part of me is like, oh my gosh, be uber productive, do so much. I've worked all week. I plan on working tomorrow, and I'll do some editing today. I want to clean up my home, run some errands. We'll do my hair and run some errands. So that does sound like a long day, a fulfilling day, but I don't know if I want to do a bunch of work, but maybe there's stuff I should be doing. I don't know. I'm going to figure that out once I sit down and write my to-do list.
You have followers.
Plans changed a bit. Your girl is on duty. My sister's feeling a little under the weather, and my brother has to work today. He thought he was gonna be able to work from home. So like, hey, what's goody? And I said, it's good. They finally got to bring him by. My sister's such a fantastic mother, and they're such amazing parents that they've been like, not wanting to separate from him, because they're so used to him, but they're not feeling well, and it's time for me to have my time. What's going on, you all? I'm about to run some errands, and I just want y'all to see how I get down when I'm just trying to move around with very little attention. You feel me? So what we got going on is the oversized t-shirt. What the goal is, you want to get borderline, you don't care. Okay, now you can still low-key see the hips, because your girl's got a little shape. You can't really hide that. But the goal with the baggy daddies is you don't have much back here, okay? And if you know me, you know I drags a wagon. But we're not trying to show how heavy it can be in the back. So the goal is with these baggy daddies is to just be loose, carefree. You feel what I'm saying? So the thing is, like, these pockets are like hanging like down on my thigh. It's not giving voluptuous, it's giving her pants are ill-fitted. You see how the pockets are like down here? You feel me? Like it's not, it seems like the pants should be pulled up to here. And the thing is, absolutely, but they're baggy daddies for a reason. I got them from the Goodwill like 4 years ago, and these are just my runarounds because you don't need all that. See, I can't help that it pops. This is not the goal for today's errands. The goal is to whip and run around and not really have too much going on. You don't want something all extra tight near, you feel what I'm saying? You don't want too much, you feel me? You feel me? You want to be incognito. And this is basically just what it is, guys. This is the don't talk to me, don't talk to me, don't talk to me, don't talk to me. But if I see somebody that I need to talk to, let me stand right here and let me let you talk to me. But I need to show you there's something underneath this. Get up and get down. So ladies, this is just like for all the comments, all the ladies, all the comments. Kay, how do you run errands and cover up your shape? Kay, how do you, it's like a million questions. And when it's baggy and it looks where the crotch looks funny, it looks like I'm borderline for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? It looks like I can stand here and just, that's the thing. You want to give an optical illusion that you may not even be playing for that team. Keep them guessing. Keep them out your face. Keep them out your face. Gas stations, boom. Sir, what? Huh? What? What? It's so funny doing things as a lady because you have to maneuver differently. As much as I want to throw on my cute little tennis dress upstairs with the little shorts and be all in a color like the orange, whatever I bought upstairs, something real cute, real No. Girl, you trying to get home safe. You try not to be followed in the grocery store. You try not to be followed through the lines, through all the aisles. And I'm not gonna say that this baggy daddy fit still don't, but I'm just saying it heavily suppresses down some of the, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is just like what it is. So yeah, I'm gonna throw on some little sandals. I had on this little black t-shirt earlier. This t-shirt had little buttons right here. It didn't give like a bunch of cleavage, but it showed that I'm a woman. And it was just like, I don't need none of that. When I'm going through produce, picking my avocados, picking my fruit, I don't want to look up and see you seeing me in one particular grocery store. No matter what, I'm followed around. And I'm fed up. I'm sick of you guys. Leave me alone. So we just gonna, I got this shirt when I went to Hawaii. Let's have a moment for all the Hawaii pics. Yeah. So when I went to Hawaii, I actually got this shirt. But yeah, I got this shirt. I got some souvenirs for my family. We're not a big souvenir family. We're really not. But when I went to Italy, let's give it up for the Italian photos. Let's give it up. Okay, let's give it up for the Europe. The whole Europe. Let's give it up for Europe. Okay, what I'm saying? Let's just give it up. When I was in Italy and we were flying back out before that, or whatever, I don't know how and what, because it was 70 million bajillion flights. You feel me? But when I was there, I was like, oh. So what I got my parents was this like limoncello like drink that they served when we went to our first dinner in Italy. They gave you like this parting shot. And I was like, we didn't order this. They were like, no, this is customary. This is what we do. I said, ooh, okay. So you took it and it was like, ooh. So got that for them. I know that's in my parents' little cabinet. I don't even know if they've opened it. I came back from Italy 2 years ago now, I think. I don't know. Anyway, and then I got my sister Italian authentic pasta and a sauce as well. Yeah. But then when I was in Hawaii, I got my brother this shirt. And I don't know how it got back in my possession. I'm not gonna hold you. I got my dad some shirts. I got my mom a cute little Hawaiian t-shirt or something like that. And I got, it's in this vlog right here. But then I got my sister these cute like skirts or like wraps that you can wear as head wraps, that you can wear as tops, that you can wear as skirts. Like it was a 1-2. So yeah, that's the story of the shirt. You see how it's giving really no shape right here, guys? That's the goal. You want to hide yourself. You want to get home safe. Ultimately, but you still want to serve just enough face to where it's like, you know what I'm saying? If you need to have a conversation or two, you're still here. You're still here. You're still present. You're still ready for class. So yeah. All right, Dad. You see me. You see me out here being safe. You feel what I'm saying? I'm hot. A lot of the times you can't run errands for the weather. You gotta run errands for the goal. Gotta get home. Gotta get back safe. And it is what it is. I did my hair because I couldn't yesterday morning when the goal was originated because I was with my baby nephew. So did my hair today. Oh, y'all see the back of the shirt? That's what I was trying to show y'all earlier. You feel me? You feel me? But brother, I don't know how I have this shirt back. I've had it for a little while. I think I went to their house a year or so ago, needed a shirt when I spent the night. They gave it to me and it's been back in my possession. So, but yeah, so the goal is to, you know, I had to change my hair because y'all know I change my hair a lot. Pow, 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 pow. And I changed my hair for this project, this interview that I had to do. Like, girl, I want to run in the morning and I'm not going to keep relaying my wig down before work. It's OD, I'm not doing it. So I was like, girl, do your hair. So I did it. And I'll show y'all on this journey and stuff like that because, yeah, the Lord's been having me wake up at like 4 and 5 in the morning. I've just been popping up. So we're just going to keep vibing with that. I've had several conversations with the Lord and I feel like I got my own little system down and we're just gonna do what we do. and y'all gonna see the journey. I'm not even gonna talk too much into it. Y'all just gonna see it. But yeah, without further ado, you guys, let's go run some errands, okay? We need produce. What the heck is produce? I always say produce. Is produce just the veggies? Is produce? Yeah. We need, well, I've been juicing. So we need more produce. We need ready to eat items. We need water. We need, what do we need? Body scrub, exfoliant, detergent. You feel me? We just need some things. And we gonna get those things. And I feel like I'm forgetting one of the main things I was thinking about. Well, we're gonna figure it out. Y'all know I got my good old dandy to-do list. And on this to-do list, at the top of it was spend time with God. I spent the first like 3-4 hours of my morning with the Lord because I was watching all these programs and just letting the Lord speak to me. So yeah, spent my time, and I will continue to talk to the Lord. I did my hair, pow. Tithe, I did tithe. I tithe from a few days ago's tips and hourly, and the other days tips and hourly. And because I didn't spend from those cards, so it still was the first, the tithe was still off the top without me have spent something from it yet. So praise God. So tithing is checked off, spend time with God, do hair, shower, and all that good stuff. That's checked off right here. Clean up, I sure did that. What's left today, if I feel like it, I need to drink more than half of the juice left over before I think it starts to go bad from 2 days ago's juicing. I have something to do towards my project, clear out some storage in my camera and my iPhone. One of my clients, she booked me for, by the time this vlog is out, then that means the report is out. So yeah, my documentary right here on Figueroa, check it out. I'll talk more about it in another video, but pow. So a part of our agreement is 2 reels as well. So for her to repurpose for her Instagram and Facebook and things like that. So I might edit some of that later. Some money business right here. Run errands right here. And then also I have another like friend gathering that I'm putting together, and I need to make a flyer for that. You feel me? You feel me? So yeah, let's go. Let's go to the show. Really nice security guard just said I had a beautiful smile. He has one too. So adorable. Okay, y'all, we gotta pick some flowers. Sunflowers. Maybe I do like an arrangement of colors. What are these? What the heck? They feel like a little plant? Oh, you keep. Oh. Huh. So we got some flowers, but of course, some salads, some crackers for my tuna that I have in here, and some water. Yeah. We're back. Don't fall, girl. It's not worth it. It's so not worth it. You want me to be what you want me to be, but you can't make me over. Clear that lint trap. Clear that lint trap. Don't forget to clear that lint trap. Guys, I forgot to get only things that I forgot today were to get skin exfoliant and additional shower gel. I still have enough. It's just I was trying to get some, but whatever. Who freaking cares, right? Like, oh well, like the world goes on, life goes on, life goes on. Okay, period. Oh, come on, brother. You want me to be what you want me to be, but you can't make me over. Okay. We gotta take some clothes upstairs. We got a couple trips to make, y'all. We got a couple trips to make. My toes are such a cute little powder pink. When I was going on my last trip, I was trying to get my toes done and I was trying to get them like a powder pink color. And they didn't get it right, so I had to go with white. But these powder pink is cute. Let's go. Let's go to the show. Let's go. We're gonna grab something else as well. Don't lock yourself out, girly. That was suck. Severe. Pants all falling. I keep on falling. I gotta start the freaking dryer. That would help. Grab the soap. OMG, it's hot. Carry that up there. We're done. Dunzo. Dunzo. Dundada. You want the rice? I got the pasta. Oh my gosh, do not. No. Whew. The bag kind of rips. We just making it work the best we can. Cause if I don't do it, who's gonna do it? Got these flowers, they're really cute. They look fake, like in the detailing. And then there's still some like to bud. And then I got some flowers. And then I got whatever the heck. We're just gonna make a little combination. Like I told you guys, little crackers for my tuna. Never gotten those before, so we'll just see. And y'all know this is not a juice household, but like with a little bite of a cracker, you might want to have a little juice. So like, you know what I'm saying? 3 salads. I mix it up with one that I don't get all the time, like at all. One that I haven't tried before, and one that I get all the time. So that's that. Water. Y'all, coming up with my Nana, canned milk. Have you ever? Would you ever? She made the best oatmeal with that canned milk. So every once in a while, I'd be like, love you, Nana. Got myself a yellow onion, a red onion, some more canned milk, some black pepper, I was out of that, a bag of avocados. These are really, really hard right now. And then I got 4 plantanos. Come on, get out there. Let these get good. It's gonna be like another like 4 days or so. Put these in like a dark corner. Let them cook. And then I got myself some potatoes because I'm like, maybe like do some potatoes. That's really what came to mind. It was like, do some potatoes. Maybe do some potatoes this week. I don't know. So, that's what your girl got. So yeah, but for dinner tonight, I'm gonna do salmon. If you don't know about Sade's catalog, and all you know is Smooth Operator and No Ordinary Love, you don't know much. Counting on you now. Somebody already broke my heart. Y'all didn't think that I could bump like these. Said I told y'all I was gonna bump. Ladies, ladies, drama, leave it home. If he ain't got it right by now, to scratch him off. Wanna take us on the ring. I let it go 3 months ago. The pain was just a nigga. Y'all, I was gonna bump like this. Y'all didn't think that I could bump like this. Say I told y'all I was gonna bump like this. 66664 came up plus slow, put a good game on me. So please turn around and I'm making all my ladies. Tonight is getting home. And all my girls that's looking their best. Don't show it off for us. Ladies, don't throw your hands up. It's all in your head. Just forget all about what he said. Hear these words in my mouth now. I know I sound confident. I'm supposed to though. We do it big, how we live. Kelly told you so. Come on.
Somebody tell me the answers. Me and you isn't the answer. Me and you isn't. Maybe I'm telling myself that there ain't nothing that'll change that. What good would it be if I knew how you felt about me? It could have been right, but I was wrong. Only think about you and me alone. Part of me that can't see it's gone, and I know that I can't get caught up. We could have been, and we tried to pretend. Now and again, we don't dream about, don't think about what we could have been. No, I'm holding it in, 'cause I know in the end, we dream about, I think about what we could have been. We could have been, we could remember the night in Miami. First time you put your arms around me. I'm reminiscing. Thinking about you isn't helping. Thinking about you doesn't tell me what could you do if I decide to face the truth. It could have been right, but I was wrong. Only think about you, only think about you. Only hit me when she's not home, and that's why I can't get caught up. We could have been, we tried to pretend. Now and again, we don't dream about, don't think about what we could have been. I'm holding it in, 'cause I know in the end, we dream about, I think about what we could have been. 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 Somebody tell me the answers. Me and you isn't the answer. Me and you isn't. Maybe I'm telling myself that there ain't nothing that'll change that. What good would it be if I knew how you felt about me? It could have been right, but I was wrong. Only think about you and me alone. Part of me that can't see it's gone, and I know that I can't get caught up. We could have been, and we tried to pretend. Now and again, we don't dream about, don't think about what we could have been. No, I'm holding it in, 'cause I know in the end, we dream about, I think about what we could have been. We could have been. We could remember the night in Miami. First time you put your arms around me. I'm reminiscing. Thinking about you isn't helping. Thinking about you doesn't tell me what could you do if I decide to face the truth. It could have been right, but I was wrong. Only think about you, only think about you. Only hit me when she's not home, and that's why I can't get caught up. We could have been, we tried to pretend. Now and again, we don't dream about, don't think about what we could have been. I'm holding it in, 'cause I know in the end, we dream about, I think about what
Let's continue in worship.
What's right to say and you don't say it, that is sin. It is actually a sin for me to stay silent when the enemy is running rampant. It is actually a shame for me to be a shepherd and not protect the sheep from the wolves. It is actually not okay for pastors to stay silent in our work. We're not here to keep up with culture. We're not here to get likes. I'm not here to get followers. I'm not here to grow the church. I'm here to build the church with Jesus Christ. John 14:27, if you need the reference, peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give peace as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled. Do not be afraid. The peace, the word peace here, and I'm just going to end here somehow because my timer is up. Amen. Praise God. Let me say this last part of this. There's too much good stuff. Man, this is my problem. I got ADD. I want to share it all with you. I end with this. When Jesus says, my peace I give you, and he says, I didn't come to bring peace but a sword, he's not contradicting himself. He's using the same word in both. The word earring and the word shalom. The world's peace equals, here's how the world sees peace: comfort, compromise, and surface harmony. The world's peace is you empty yourself to have it. Empty your mind, empty your thoughts, the most serene thing. God's peace is you fill yourself. The world's peace is you empty yourself. God's peace is you fill yourself. God's peace is best described in a picture that was painted of a bird at perfect peace. A lot of the paintings that were entered into the contest on peace, paint peace. So people painted peace. One painted a bird that sat by the lake, and another painted a bird in the air at smooth flight when the sun was at perfect harmony. But one that won painted a bird hidden in the cleft of a rock. While the storms and the rain and the lightning beat against the rock, the bird was not affected by the storm. He was affected by the rock. And he was at perfect peace in the middle of a storm. The peace Jesus gives protects you in every storm. The peace Jesus gives is not being a peacekeeper, it's being a peacemaker. To be a peacemaker, you might have to walk in confrontation of things that the enemy wants us to be at peace with. It wants us to unite with. The word there, shalom, is to unite, to bind, to put two pieces together, to sew them interwoven together. The world wants us to be at peace. The devil wants us to be at peace with chaos and crazy and the world systems and fear and anxiety. In order to be at peace with God, you actually have to rip yourself off from being at peace with other things and say, God, I'm going to be a peacemaker. I'm gonna be a peacemaker, not a peacekeeper. I'll just keep the peace. Just keep the peace in your marriage. Just keep the peace at work. Just keep the peace in those relationships. Just keep the peace online. Don't get canceled. Don't ruffle any feathers. Just keep the peace. That's what a Christian would do. My Jesus. They crucified him because he wasn't a peacekeeper. He didn't stay in his little corner. Amen. He was a peacemaker. Who is waiting on the other side of you becoming a peacemaker? God wants to set people free with the truth of the word. It's time the church stop keeping the peace and start. It's called a love riot. It's time the church starts riots called love riots. We love people enough not to leave them where they're at. We love people enough not to stay silent when we should be loud. It's time for the church of Jesus Christ. Say, God, I'm going to be a peace maker, not a peacekeeper. You know what being a peacemaker is about? It's really about you. Not having to be put on blast, not being loved, but being a peacemaker is really about him. And so, watch out for this space. Watch out for this space. Because we are not going to keep the peace with the world. We're going to keep peace with him, who holds our heart at perfect peace. We're going to unite with him. Joshua in the valley began to keep the peace. He fought for peace. He held out the sword against what was trying to attack peace. And Moses held up his hands and said, I'm getting my yad back. I'm lifting my hands in praise in the middle of this. I'm not going to be a peacekeeper. I'm going to be a peacemaker. Come on, somebody who's been attacked in their place of refugium. Come on, somebody who the enemy said, I'm going to have this place. I dare you to say, God, I'm lifting up my authority. I'm calling back my hands and saying, I'm taking it off worry. I'm disconnecting from fear. I'm going to stop making peace with the things that you're not at peace with. I'm going to be at war with what you're at war with and at peace with what you're at peace with. God, make me fearless. Come on, would you stand to your feet all over this place? I guess you're going to have to come back for part 3. Get your yet back part 2.
Good morning, you guys. I've done about almost an hour and a half. By the time I get back to my car, it'll be another mile and some change. So yeah, 3 miles every morning is the goal. That's the goal. How are you?
How are you?
Sí.
Hey,
Bueno.
Beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Wow, thank you.
I've been learning Spanish.
Good morning. It's whatever time it is now. I've been up since 6. I left around 6:40 and went to work out.
What's going on, guys? I've had some really fantastic guests and interactions at work from Monday and today, right? Tomorrow's Wednesday. Okay, cool. No, but like fantastic. Like I truly love people. I've literally had so many fantastic interactions with my guests. Like I tell you all the time, I love this. So I'm gonna go on record when all this is said and done. Like serving, you meet the best people, and then they become your regulars. They come and they ask for you. They know the hours I work. They know the days I do that. They know where to find me. They know where to find me. I be working 1, 2, I hear, is Kay here? I'm like, or the host comes up to me, hey, so I know I wasn't supposed to seat you again, but they asked for you. There's a group of older ladies from Monday that asked for you. I said, oh, it's probably my group. It's probably my group. And there's a group of them, and then they come in different like segments of them, so I get bits and pieces. I had Darlene this day, I had the other, like, those are my girls. And this time it was 3, the sisters, and then they brought a friend that's from Nevada. And they're an older group of ladies, they're like 70s and up. Well, the friend looked like maybe like late 60s, but still, I know my group, white ladies. I love them. I love my girls. So I'm like hugging them up with the entry where they're like, we asked for you. We knew you would be here. We came for you. It's been so long. So where y'all been at? Come to my section. Let's have a time. So I got them their wine and we just had a good time. But yeah, I just had to say that day specifically, I had, I think, 4 groups of regulars ask for me. I'm like, yeah, of course, seat them. Or, I see you, my section's here. Come where you're comfortable. Yeah, so that was a great day. Great day because it's a great day, but like my regulars, my people, just people in general. Like, there's a lot more good people than there are bad people, for real, for real. Side note, this plantain is ready to be eaten, but it'll probably be tomorrow because I had no real will to cook tonight. Hence the salad. But I brought all this up to say, like, legit, so much good, so much good. So I had a lady today, and it's really no real tea in this story, but I had a lady today, and they were sitting at my 36, and it was 2 of them, 2 white ladies. I only describe how they look and stuff for you to get a visual, not because the race is playing a specific part in this story. So yeah, 2 white ladies, and I see them get sad. Well, they were supposed to be sad on one side, but it was, I guess, too sunny. So they come to the back of the restaurant where I was at. So I'm like, usually people leave the back of the restaurant to go to the sun. So I said, not the flip. So me and the server, Joseph, we're just laughing about it. I greet them. I'm like, hi ladies, how are we doing today? Blah, blah, blah. We talking. One of them on my right side, her blouse was so colorful and beautiful. And I love color. And I just love colors. Like, it looked like floral. This was pretty. I like colorful things. You feel me? So I compliment her. I was like, wow. And then the one right here who's wearing all black, like a gray shirt, black jeans, and like a black scarf. Yeah, it just wasn't about her in the moment. I was referring to the color. The colors. This lady had a lot of colors on. She said, oh wow, really? Thank you so much. And then the other lady was like, well, don't I just feel like crap now? And she tried to play it off. But I thought it was just a little hee hee ha ha. But then she kind of kept bringing up the joke that she was like left out. And I was just like, well, you know, like I said, well, I wear black every day. So you're wearing black, there's definitely a time for black. I said, when I run errands, I wear black. I said, black definitely has its time. She's just like, yeah, you know. I'm like, lady, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna now praise your long sleeve and jegging jeans. I have to be genuine. She stood out to me. But it's a beautiful table. Let's all have a time. Let's all have a time. So she makes me read down the menu to her. Yeah, so she was already a little interesting, but it was like, piece of cake, been there, done. If you're looking for something that's a little less in calories, then we can go here. If you want this, people typically blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, we got this, girl. She's like, I'm looking for like a protein bowl. I'm like, okay, we got this, 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 and this. Like, what you want to do? She's like, perfect. You point me right to it. Let's do this. I said, sounds good. All right, boom. They're done. They're chatting it up. Plates are being retrieved. No, but before that, I was walking to tend to my other 4 tables that were behind them. And I had like a mimosa and boxes in this hand plus something under my arm. So by the time I come over, like they're like motioning for me. And I'm like, hey, but So I approach her, I'm like, hi. So I'm holding the mimosa, but I kind of put it down on the table so I can like not spill it, and I'm listening. And she's like, well, that's not ours. I said, I know, I'm just resting it down. I said, you motioned for me? And her friend's like, you know, like, she was just coming. I had a ranch in this hand to go boxes, something under my arm, and then that's what it was. And I said, no, I was just passing by. I said that none of this is yours. But I think we know that because you didn't ask for a ranch. You didn't ask for these boxes. You didn't ask for this mimosa with grapefruit juice. And you didn't ask for this under my arm. So I think we know that. I'm not like here to just like give you stuff that you didn't ask for. I serve what you want. I'm not just gonna be giving you random crap. That's not ours. I said, I know, ma'am. I said, but you called for me, so there's something you needed. Then the other friend started peeping, and she's like, no, you know what? Finish what you're doing, and then you can come back. I said, no problem. So I drop off the ranch to 33. Then I drop off the boxes to 31. Then I drop off the da-da-da-da-da-da. And I make my way right back. And I say, yes, ma'am. And then she, dessert. All right, boom. Show her to the desserts. And then she's like, you know what? Also, I'll take a coffee. I said, all right, ma'am, would you like any cream or any sugar with your coffee? Or would you just like it black? She said, no, I don't need any of that. Then she said, matter of fact, let me get some creamer just in case I absolutely hate your coffee. I said, okay. I just walked away. Her friend said, wow. Wow. I'm like, it's like her friend was like, this, you're out of control. And I don't know their dynamic, sisters, cousins, friendships, tutor, mentor, I don't know, child. I just know that ever since I didn't compliment the lady in black and gray, she wasn't feeling it. And it was slight. It was like she was giving me the business, real slight, real subtle. She was like, you know what, matter of fact, let me get some creamer just in case I hate your coffee. I said, yeah, I don't know what to do with that. So I literally went, okay. And I walk away. I'm in the kitchen. I'm like, should I give her 15 creamers? Should I just be petty and be like, well, here's a bunch because you might hate it? Or I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna give her 4. 3 is what I usually do. Let me give her an extra one just in case somehow it's really that wretched. Sorry, we're not a coffee shop, but our coffee's pretty decent. So I'm sorry, but you also asked for it. Okay, then it's time to pay. So it's time to pay, and she's like, they say something. And she's like, well, let's just split it evenly. They agree on that. I said, okay, no problem. So one hands me her card, and they're both pulling out their cards at the same time. So one hands out her card and puts it in my hand. And then the lady in the black is pulling out her card. And as my hand goes like this to grab it from her, I'm looking at her. She tosses it on the linen at the end of the table, and I go, okay, and I just pick it up. I'm like, lady, I'm sorry, I can't even force the compliment. I can't fake it. I can't fake it for the tip. I really cannot. Nothing really stood out with the black and gray outfit. And not that black and gray doesn't give, because it does. But it didn't, and I feel like she punished me the whole time because I didn't. Your friend came out colorful. Whoop-de-doo. She's standing out. Like, that's like going out in leggings and a t-shirt. And then I'm out with Bree, and then she's in a dress. And someone is like, oh, I love your dress, I love your dress. And I'm like, what about me, guys? Girl, you're in a camisole. You're in a cami t-shirt and leggings. Not saying you don't look good, but it's not necessarily something that's a head turner. So just let your friend shine. Well, I surely feel bad about myself now. I said, and I'm not gonna fix that for you. I'm just gonna continue to be genuine, show your friend the love, try and clean it up with you, but you still, I think what would have saved it if I said, no girl, you eating up with this dingy gray top and that scarf around your neck in 85-degree weather. You are Sarah Lynn. You ain't nobody doing it like you. So then I always write at the top of my receipts when I return it back to them, thank you, and then God bless, exclamation mark, happy face. That's me. You see it, you know it, you know that was my receipt. So I write it for both of them. And sometimes people write things back in detail about my service, or man asking for information, or not, you know, people may write some poetry, love. People have written some things on these receipts. But back to the ladies. I did have a lady write something on. Never mind. Anyway, back to the ladies. I am straight. I'm just not gay. So the ladies, like the one in the colorful shirt, she wrote next to my "thank you, God bless" smiley face, "thanks, you too" exclamation mark in the corner, and she left me like $8 or something like that. Then the other one with like a scribbly writing left me like $6 or something. No diss on the tip. Do what you gotta do. I'm blessed either way. But it just gave like the black and colorful energy. Like, let's unpack that. Did she act like a black cat? Did she act like a girl or a woman that was like not giving attention? And did I pay for it the whole time? Or were their outfits indicative of their personalities? Because one was just like, and the other one was, well, I surely feel weird about myself now. Well, girl, tighten up. Make it even tighter. Like, that scarf, let's yank it. Because, let me straighten up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's like me wearing, child, did I leave this out? I'm sorry. Okay, that's all I gotta say. So yeah, I just found that interesting. Give me some extra creamer just in case I hate your coffee. I said, I don't know what you want me to do with that. I've never really fed into like a bunch of stuff. Sometimes I fail and I feed into things that I shouldn't. But for the most part, I know exactly what I'm doing when I'm doing it. And that doesn't mean I'm right. But I'm pretty chill with people's responses and stuff over time in life. And I've had to just learn to like act like I don't hear it, act like I don't see it, not respond. It is what it is. It is what it is. But being a server, and I'm sure any line of customer service, any customer service job, you have to like literally like filter through immediately in real time what you're going to address, what you're going to accept, what you're going to make mention of, what you're going to ignore, and how much energy you're going to give, and if you're going to even let them know you paid attention to what they just said. And I just operated in a lot of silence. Like, I was watching some podcasts, one of my favorite podcasts the other day, and SJ, one of the girls, she was like, yeah, sometimes I just let if you make it awkward for me or if you do something weird, sometimes I let the awkwardness breathe. I just sit, let's sit in this, because you created that. And it kind of put a word on what I do, not intentionally, but I don't try and rush to fill up the gap and fill up space or talk because it's quiet. And it's maybe, if I didn't create the energy, or if you're like this is like your fifth offense at this table and you just can't seem to get right, the silence is very loud. Very loud. It's like you changed your mind 6 times. We fixed it. I actually did do one mistake. I've apologized at that point. The other 5 were on you. This one was on me. Now you're just going on and on and on. And I'm like, well, here's some extra napkins. Well, why weren't they here before? Well, ma'am, I was busy. But I just want to understand why napkins aren't just an example of how people can just want you to pay for stuff, even when you provided a solution. It's like, well, yeah, well, sorry, I dropped 3 straws and not 4, but here's the other one. I just had to go, yeah, but you counted the people. It should have been 4 straws. Now we're not having a discussion. Now I've entered a lecture against my will, and I'm gonna opt out with silence. Because you can tell when someone's really like talking to you. You can tell when they're just trying to just be heard about nothingness. So when she said that whole like coffee, well, just give me some extra creamer just in case I hate your coffee. Her friend said, wow. And I walked away and I'm like, yeah, thank you for really out loud exclaiming what this moment is, because what the heck is that? And it wasn't humorous, like, you know what, girl, give me extra just in case I don't like this coffee. LOL. It was like straight face, dead in my eyes. I was like, it's gonna let you sit with that one. I'm not even gonna give that any. The interesting thing about being a girl and serving is, for the most part, I deal with a lot of really, really kind gentlemen that are just there to eat. They don't care. They're just there to eat. They're sweet. They're just there to eat. It's not about me being a girl. It's not about nothing. They're just here to eat and they're nice. There's a very few Now hear me. You see that margin? There's very few, but it could get wide sometimes, but it's very few. That they want you to do a lot. They want you to jump through hoops. They want a lot of attention when you're serving them. And it's like, I'm not gonna give you more attention than I would your female counterpart. I've dropped your waters, I've addressed you, I've said hello, I got your order, I got it correct, I've checked on you one time, I'm now gazing over to make sure your table is good, refills are, but you want me on your hip, you want me to, oh, excuse me, can you, yeah. No, I was just, oh, I didn't see the hot sauce right here, I was gonna ask you for some. Oh yes, I already dropped it off earlier. Okay, oh, excuse me. Yes! I was gonna ask you for more napkins, but I just realized it was, yes. Walk away. Oh, excuse me. Did I ask for it medium rare? Yes, sir. That's for my memory you did. But if you No. Oh yeah, it was medium rare. So like, do you need something, sir? Is there anything else I can get you, like in a real way? Like in a real way, how can I show it for you? Because I feel like we're creating false scenarios for me to keep returning. And now I don't feel safe. What are you plotting? One guy asked me, again, this ain't nothing special, but one guy asked me, it was like 2 weeks ago. I could already tell his energy when I walked up. I'm like, hi sir, how we doing? Like, what can I get you? He's like, let me get it was a cocktail. Then he was like, can I get a double shot of something? And he got food at some point. So he gets the food, and then when I bring him a shot, he was like, any way that I can get you a shot? I said, oh no, sir, I don't drink like that at all, and I'm at work, so that's okay. He's like, but anyway, I can get it off when we off the club. I said, oh my gosh, you're so funny. And then I walked away to another table. And that guy drank like 6 drinks down at the other table. And at some point he was like, did you get my other order? I said, sir, you've emptied the bottle. Slow down. Like, we're looking for more. And I looked at him, I said, sir, again, as soon as it hits that bar, and we both have sight to it, as soon as it hits that bar, it's yours. He said, oh, you're right. You're right. You're on number 6. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Like, relax. You know, send back one that you thought the dirty martini wasn't doing a dirty thing the way it was supposed to be dirty. All right, boom, no problem. And now we 6 in with these other ones. So I got this guy over here, not even paying me no mind, just wants his drinks. This guy over here, so what can we do if nothing? We have nothing in common. I want to do nothing. And I need you out of my section. So then he's like prolonging the cash payment, like, so I got cash. Absolutely, thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Let me slide that right off your table. Let me get you while you're texting. You on your phone. You don't even know I took the card that you put on the side, or I took the cash. Minimum interactions. I even tried to send my manager over there to close them out. I said, bro, help me out. Go close this man out. He's trying to get a drink with me. My manager was so messy. He's like, no, you got it. I'm like, okay. He's like, you know what? Actually, can I get some change for the, and I, absolutely, sir. Grabs that money, does whatever, puts it on the table. You have a blessed one. Thank you so much. I'm out. As quick as you pop, put the pop. And yes, I counted the change accurately, and I probably gave you an extra $1 just so you don't have to worry about, oh, I think you miscounted. No, I actually gave you more. I gave you more, Bookie. Leave. I'm looking for my pepper and I can't find it. But yeah, y'all, random thoughts right now. Random thoughts and random vibes. It's gonna be a good time. So, I've literally been talking to y'all and have not taken a bite. Let's do it together. I'm supposed to go to bed in the next like 30 minutes. But it's skipping another hour 30 because I gotta eat. I want to straighten up a bit, shower, and then do it all over again.
Let's see how much we're gonna make today, guys. I'm not sure. Let's see how much we're gonna make today. When I was in prayer, I said, Lord, let today be a $400 day. I don't know how and what, but you feel me? You never know. I just put my lip gloss on. Cute, very cute. But that's what I asked the Lord. Cause I can make 400 in hourly plus tips, but 400 in tips would be nice. But no pressure, Lord. No pressure, cause either way, it's a good day. Either way, it's a good day. I'm not stressed. We will see how much we make today. What the heck? I'm so hungry. My oatmeal's right here. Like, I'm so hungry right now. As you see it a little bit, got my little oats. We will freaking see.
Only think about you, only think about you. Only hit me up when she's not home, and that's why I can't get caught up. You could have been, try to pretend now and again. You don't dream about, don't think about what we could have been.
What's going on, you guys? Up close and personal. Would you like me any closer? So my goal was to like document in between different tables and tell you guys a little bit, and we got slammed. We got really busy, in a good way, because yesterday I left with 105, so not in a bad way, because all server tips are good server tips, but that's a slow day. When you leave with 100, you wasn't nobody in the restaurant. So right now, I'm at, what, 60 and change in credit and $50 in cash. So I'm at 110 and change, and I still have 2 hours left in my shift. So ideally, you know, you never know. I can make a whole nother 100, or I can make 200. I don't know. I really just don't know. One of my regulars, she came in today, and I love Darlene. Miss Darlene is that girl. She's gorgeous, and she's such a light, and she always brings her family for me to see them and meet them and stuff like that. And yeah, big hug, all the love. Met her daughter, met her other grandson, served them, and they're just so sweet. And then they bless me generously. Not that that's ever the goal, especially with my regulars, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I love you guys. But I am grateful. So yeah, that was a lot. Yeah, that was a lot. I planned on giving you guys more details in between, and then thank God I got so busy. So right now I'm just catching my breath. I've been going for the past hour and a half, and I haven't stopped, and it's just been noise. So we're grateful, and it's time to touch up my lips, because it's time, you know? It's always time. How many tables do I have? 175, 136. That's it, right? Oh, shoot. You may be ready.
Say I'm slipping, I'm falling, I can't get up. Say I'm slipping, I'm falling, I got to get up.
I'm back. It was supposed to be a quick turnaround, and I got busy. What's that? Oh, it's my skin. Yeah, so when I had stopped and like had to think and remember the table, it's because they were chilling, and then they were waiting on one more, and then they were still chilling, and she got there and they were still chilling. So, you know, you want to give your tables their space and all that type of stuff, but sometimes when they say like they're not ready yet, it's like, okay, now I gotta gauge when you'll be ready. You know what I mean? You don't want to go too long, but you don't want to keep popping back up, because they said they'll let you know, but it's like sometimes they don't let you know, and they want you to know when they're ready. So I popped back up, I said, oh, hey, and clockwork, they were ready. They were like, oh my gosh, yeah, perfect timing. I was like, sure was. So busy. It's been chill since the rush, but I'm just like, ooh. I catch my breath a little bit because then you gotta clean up all those tables, all that trash. Gotta do all the work for when they leave. Too much is given, much is required. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't get all the money and not have to clean up. So, so I owe $100.77 because someone's tab was 101 and she paid in cash earlier. I gave her a quarter back. Keep the 2 pennies, Bookie. Then, yeah. But right now in credit, I have $101.86. My tip out to my bartender has been $10.73. $10.73. So that therefore my total tips before tipping out my bartender would have been at $112.59. But right now I'm at $101.86. So let's count our cash. Let's count our cash. Yes, 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 yes. Wait, the money I owe the restaurant's back here. Yeah, so that's 101. But over here, so I got 40, 50, 70, 80. Praise God. Oh, that's what's up. 80. 1, 2, 3, 4. 84. That's what's up. So 84 in cash, plus if we round up 102 in credit, 681. Right now I'm at 186 roughly, and I still have 1 more hour on the clock. It is technically now happy hour, so we'll see. We have 186. I'm blessed. $14 shy from the 200, but we never know. Maybe I'll walk with 240 or 250. 240 minimum, Lord, that would be cool. That'd be cute. Yeah, y'all. Let's wrap this up. Let's wrap this show up. Let's go. Let's freaking go. And my coworker who I told you guys about, yeah, he's still in his feelings today, and I don't know what to do about that. I said, hi, good morning. I said his name again, like, oh, hey, specifically his name, but he is just like not feeling the fact that there's no more side hugs right now or whatever. I just don't want to. I don't want to. Let me touch up this gloss. Okay, I may be sad. Hold on. You know what? Let's go outside, y'all. Let's go outside. Let me take y'all. I'm gonna take y'all. Hold on. The gratitude, you guys. The gratitude. Are you serious? You are so welcome. It is pitch black in this house. Let's see when I open the lights, what will come out. My mom has done 1,017,347 billion things that I absolutely love and adore. But one of my fondest memories, and she knows it, is when she used to put my socks on before I would go play. before she would get me ready, she would say, give me your foot, and she would tap the leg, and then I'd give her my foot, and she'd like roll the sock all the way down and just put it all the way up my leg and then tap my leg when she was done, and then I'd give her the other. And then she'd tie my shoes, and she put the bunny rabbit ears and you had to double time me, because I was out there climbing trees, jumping fences, doing a lot, playing football. So thank you for putting my socks on, Mom. You always prepared me for the journey ahead, and I love you for it.
Only hit me up when she's not home, and that's why I can't get caught up.
So I got an hour workout in. I don't know what time it is. I'll put it right here. Was listening to the word as I went, of course, and so it equaled out to a little bit above. Yeah, the goal is to do around like 3 to 4 miles in the mornings. So this was just under 3, based off of the proximity in which I parked my car. But it's all good. I'm gonna go home clean and get ready for work. But yeah, good workout. Count for this weight vest. This weight vest is on me, so not it slows me down, but naturally it's weighted. So I think it's 10 to 15, I forget. So that's making my body work harder in a good way, because it's making me think that I'm heavier than I am. But yeah, I've always had this weight vest every time I do cardio. Hey guys, so I'm holding my keys and I have a bunch of stuff to bring inside. And I was thinking, I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me open up the door first with my hands free, unburdened, you know, nothing bothering me, nothing disrupting my way. My hands aren't too full. I don't have a lot going on. I'm freely able to prop the door open, hold the key, put the key down. I'm freely able to now go back and grab things. But the Lord was preaching in that moment for me, because how many times do we often try and go to a door or go to our next step or go into the next phase in life, into the next, into the next, into the next, with the keys, meaning like the notion, like this is where I'm supposed to be, but we are holding too many bags. We have groceries, we have luggage, we have food, we have that coffee we got from church, we got this, and it's like you'll get in the door eventually, but you are slowing down your process because of all the things in your hands. You have so many things in your hands. It's not a matter of everything can't come with you, but it's a matter of assessing what is most important. Let's get the door open first. You know what I mean? Let's put down some stuff. Let's put down some baggage. Let's put down some pain. Let's put down some doubt. Let's put down some aggression. Let's put all that down for a second. Open up the door. And then when you return to it, now you can carry it much lighter because you've opened the door and you didn't bring it with you. You didn't bring it with you. So, and some things don't come with you. Once you open up the door, you find that you don't need to come back for that specific thing. But sometimes we feel as if we need to just open this door now with everything that we're holding. And some doors don't open until you release what's in your hand. And some doors, you'll get it open, but the fight and the struggle to get there could have been lessened should you have just let things go. Let it go. I'm over here trying to carry. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do all that. Let me get the door open first. Let me survey my area. Let me see what's needed for the journey ahead. In this case, it's just going upstairs and starting the rest of my morning. But it's like if I was to like be stammering over here with so many things in my hands, I would have exacerbated my whole entire experience on just this moment of opening my door. Put the stuff down. Trust God's timing. Go to that next phase in life. Put the stuff down. Put the fear, put the doubt, put the anger, put the confusion, put the poverty mindset, put the complaining, put all of it down, because it's not going to allow you to go into doors as easily. You'll get there one day, but was that when God called you to get there? You don't want to be like the children who were set free and turn a few weeks journey, who turned a short journey into years. They got there. Do you want to say you got there? You want to say you got there a part of God's timing and God's plan. So yeah, hopefully some of that made sense. Now I'm about to grab the stuff that I needed.